Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's Fiercestbard. I'm streaming today. I'm doing Ort. I'm doing Ort today. But yeah, how's everybody doing? It's Thirsty Thursday. Hopefully you guys are having a good Oats Curry Summer. I just started. Do I deserve the Oats Curry Summers? Hello, Moody. Yeah, I was just thinking about what to get for dinner, but oats and curry don't seem to be a good dinner combination. But yeah, hope you're feeling a little bit better. I know you were like, oh, he didn't want to walk? Yeah, he has his days, right? He really does have his days where he's just kind of like, no. No, nope. He pooped and was pooped. Yeah. Like, sometimes, like, he has his moments where he's just kind of like, okay, I did my thing. Let's go back upstairs. Give me vegetables. He just laid on the grass. Oh, okay. And I was like, well, that is the privilege of being fluffy. Technically, I have that privilege too, but I prefer to lay on the grass somewhere near the water so I could just kind of roll in. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good Thirsty Thursday. You know who came out in Nikkei? Prika. Prika came out. Is that how you pronounce her name, or is it like Prika? Something like that. I just call her Pricker. She came out, and I decided to throw more of my resources. And I got a copy of her after I think like 50 polls or something like that. So 5-10 polls. I'm just saving my gold tickets at this point, because gold tickets will become more important during certain events. Let's just say, right? So But yeah, let's get to it. Let's get right to it. I need to do something about her hand. As you guys know, when it comes to drawing hands, I have some issues. But it's because hands are tough. Hands are tough. You could call it a hand. No, you can't. That's not what we're calling it. That is not what we're calling it. No, Moody, why? Please, we can't call it a hand job. Or maybe. No, in all seriousness, yeah, hands are hard. Like, it's not necessarily like trying to pose the hand or anything like that, but trying to line art the pose is the toughest part of it, right? Like, I'm trying something a little bit different. It worked for me last time, where I'm doing the and everyone can go, did you tell Chet how happy you are that your team won? And everyone can go. I did mention it. So the Capitan Mango Sentinels are going to the finals. I'm very happy. I know that like a lot of times in sports, the what did they call it? The Cinderella story, in terms of the team that makes it, that's like, not favored and stuff like that. That tends to end like, they hit reality, they play the actually good team, and then it's kind of over. But you know what? When your team has not done a single thing in 20 fucking years, right? I mean, more than 20 years, I'll take it. It doesn't matter. like there's a certain point where you're just kind of like, you know what? I'm okay with this. Like, I know there's a lot of fans who want to hope to win the whole thing, and you know what? I do believe that the team has the has the prerequisite skill set to try to win the whole thing, but the problem is like they're running into a battle tested team, whether it's the Thunder or the Spurs, right? They're gonna run into a very well tested team, and on top of that, that team, one of them was last year's NBA champion. So it's kind of like it's not a foregone conclusion just because you have the talent to do it that you would actually be able to do it, especially with the way things like I can't get into the big sports stuff right now. It's just like there's a lot that goes into winning a championship. If this is their year, then so be it, but if it's not too, it's been rather successful. I hope that they're able to keep the entire team together to run it again, even if it isn't this year. But I want to be hopeful. I do want to be hopeful. I don't want to be like a downer about it. But yeah, like that's sports. That's the sports. But yeah, like, it is what it is, whatever happens next week, right? But for us here, we're gonna go ahead and try to draw out a hand. Hands are the hardest thing in the world. No, they're not. They're not actually that like the hardest thing in the world. It's just that like I don't have a great I don't have a very very long history of practicing hands and stuff like that. I only get to draw them every now and then when I get to this point in the image. So I feel like I need to be able to do like streams where I do like art practices of certain kinds, right? And one of the things like studies on hands and stuff like that, and feet and all the other stuff that like goes into making good art. I need to do streams where I'm just practicing those things, and I can do them on Twitch here, but I did plan to do them on a different service, actually. I did plan on doing them on Picarto instead. And the reason that behind that was the fact that I felt like on that service that I have a little bit more freedom to do different things and a little bit more realistically, as opposed to here, right? Where, I still got to follow a lot of the what do they call them, the community rules and the community guidelines and stuff like that, right? So it's like, that's not stopping me from drawing in the least bit, but it's just, it's easier when I don't have to worry about them and stuff like that, right? You've already got enough to worry about when it comes to arting, when you're using a lot of brain power and stuff like that. And it's just one less thing that you want to be encumbered with when you're doing arts and stuff like that, right? So like, for me it's like I would like to be on a service that offers that, right? And that it seemed like Picarto was the one, but I tried to sign up for them recently. And they didn't give me an activation code. In fact, it's been a minute since I've heard from them. I know it says that and then like I tried to go to their helpline and get help from the help page, right? But then the help page was also not working and stuff. It just like Cloudflare was like exploding or something like that, and it was just like, nope, you can't get help, nope. And I eventually ended up finding their support email address, right? So I eventually did end up finding that, and I was like, okay, cool. So I'll just email them and get some help, right? Like, you know, that you would think that's like, you know, okay, we're finally here. And guess what? I emailed them and nothing. This was 2 days ago. Still nothing. So I'm just kind of like, so do they want me to use their service or not? I don't know what's going on, but like, you know, is it am I using it or no? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, huh. So right now I'm kind of in limbo with that. We'll see what happens, you know. If I can't get into their service for streaming arting things, then I'll figure out something some other way, but it's not gonna be here, I think, where I will be doing like all these things, like because again, you know, like it's not that I can't do the things that I want on Twitch. Well, okay, taking that back. There's a limit to what I can do on Twitch. There's definitely a huge limit of what I can do on Twitch. And, you know, like, sometimes you just don't want to have to worry about that stuff when you're doing things like art studies and all that other junk. So, you know, like I'm just trying to figure out what the best route is in this regard. So and then here we got this going. And we shall see what happens by the end of this stream. But also, other than Neon here that I've been working on the sketch, I've also been trying to think of different. So, okay. Yesterday when we came up with now I have to change his name a little bit. I have to start calling him Mikey Sixpack, okay? Because I realized that I can't really use the name Mickey Sixpack. Then he's not legally distinct. So he has to be Mikey Sixpack. we gotta go all the way with the distinct Darius, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, so now he's Mikey Sixpack as opposed to Mickey Sixpack, okay? So now he's completely legally distinct from a certain mouse, right? But I was thinking M Sixpack. Oh no. But yeah, like okay, you know what? Like Darius, you weren't here. You weren't here for this, so I think I have to set the context for you because you weren't here for this. Okay. So yesterday I came up with a super original character named Mickey Sixpack. And everybody's telling me that there's this other character named Mickey. And you know, like I'm like, wait a minute, what? Seriously? And he just happens to wear the same shorts and have a hat like that's very similar. And he apparently drives a steamboat. I don't know. Like apparently there's such a thing here. So I sue him. I know, right? But from what I'm hearing though is that the Mickey company apparently is very very litigious. So Mickey Sixpack is from China. Don't worry about it. So yeah, so I'm doing little edits so that to ensure that I am legally distinct. And we are changing his name from Mickey Sixpack to Mikey Sixpack, okay? So now he's Mikey Sixpack. With a C. There we go. Mikey six pack with a C. There we go. Okay, so now we've got a legally distinct character that is completely different from any other known characters that are vaguely similar to our original creation. Okay, a different country. Yeah, yeah. This is from a completely different country. Okay. Put both Mickeys in the octagon. Winner takes it all. I'm pretty certain that Mikey here will have his way with Mickey in an octagon. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look at that six pack. He ain't American. He ain't American. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But in the meantime, while we are trying to figure that stuff out, I can work on this image of Neon from blah 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 Goddess of Victory Nikkei, of which the name of which that I seemingly cannot pronounce. But yeah, I think I've got a winner. I think I've got a winner this time. You know, if chat thinks that I should change it, I will, but I think I'm onto something here. Okay? Let's see. Also, because of the way her jacket is, I gotta draw this part in over here that's going down this way. Okay, so... But yeah, I think I've got a legal case to say, you know, this is my original character, and I think that, you know, you guys can F off. No, I can't. You can't do that to the mouse. Oh my gosh. If you tried to do that to the mouse, can you imagine what would happen? She looks great. Gonna give Honest a run for her money. Well, actually, what's funny is right now, you'd be sent to the house. I really would. But yeah, Darius, like, so this is the sketch of Honest, and speaking of which with sketch of Neon, sorry. But speaking of which with Honest, I actually have line art for Honest that we completed a couple of like 2 weeks ago, roughly, and I sent this line art over to Mooney, and Mooney's starting to fill the colors in for this one. So we're gonna have an Honest show up pretty soon too. But actually, what's interesting with this one is that I did Honest with a very thin line art style that's more like the traditional manga type of thing, right? But actually, the more that I'm doing the sketch for Neon here, the more I'm like, should I do that? Should I do this with Neon, or should I? Because I started doing the line art to be very thin, right? Just like the usual line art style that you would see in a lot of anime and stuff. But then as I got lower on the body and I started doing her other clothing out pieces, right, I've noticed that I've gotten much thicker, at least in the sketch. So I'm thinking about doing more expressive lines with Neon, because I almost feel like, since this is more of an action situation, that it's like maybe that, you know, Neon gets that like look that's a little bit different. Ironic, since yeah, I know, since Honest the Thinker. Isn't it ironic? So yeah, I've been making some decisions on this as of late. Giving Neon firepower is in the right places, you know? It really is a firepower in the right places, right? But yeah, I can actually start doing the line art, because technically speaking, I don't need to finish, like, you know, the hand I have her doing this like peace sign type of thing over here, which I might change. And her other hand is actually hidden behind the gun, but the detail for the gun has to come from the line art, because I don't want to spend that long doing it for the sketch and then have to redo it for the line art, right? But I think I can start doing line work here, and I will start with the face, because there's some things that I need to change on the face itself. so let's see. And also, I think what I'm gonna do is usually I use the G pen for my line art. It's got a specific look that's rather like, you know, solid and stuff like that, and all the lines that you make with it have like a very specific you know, clean look, right? But I have a different brush, right? It's called the lazy brush. It's created by an Asian creator of some sort, right? That you can download on Clip Studio, and it has parts of it that's a little bit more rough, and I want to try it for the line art for this one. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. Though at the same time, there's parts of it that's like, as you can see, it's not. It's okay. Maybe we should not use this because actually it's it's actually like I don't know if you guys can see it, but like I'm trying to do lines with it, and at this thin level, right? It's so thin that it can't even make the proper line there. Well, maybe I just got to make it thicker. I don't know. Like, it's good for some things, and then other things, it's like, it's hard. I don't know. We'll see what happens if I do this. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's give it a go. Hard? Yeah, you know what? Let's not use this pen. I think it's good for sketching, but not as much for doing the actual line art, I think. Which means I might lose something in the line art here when I actually complete it, because the line art is rough because of that pencil and stuff like that. But I kind of like the look of it, you know? Wow, Mooney! Wow! Not the place and time for that, no. Damn it, Mooney. Why? Why would you do this to me? You see what I have to live with, chat? You see what I have to live with? Okay. But yeah, how's your day going, Darius? I know it's Thirsty Thursday. Everybody's thirsty on this Thursday. I just got out of the shower after working another shift like always. Oh, okay. So you're always doing doubles and stuff? Oh man. That's rough, you know, like for anybody that does like multiple jobs, like holds multiple jobs or does like, you know, multi-shifting and stuff like that, or you know, even the night shift and stuff like that. I don't know how you people do it, but man, like that's so tough. Cause I'm just exhausted. I will fully admit that after work, I am fully like mentally drained sometimes, to the point where it's like even for the stream itself, right? Like I find it hard to pull myself into the mindset where like, okay, I'm gonna go stream now, you know, like I'm gonna do it right now and stuff like that, and just be okay, you know, like, because when you've done even one shift all day, it's like, damn, man, like I get why people want to just come home and just be like, I'm just gonna chill out. I remember LE rating you way back when, figured I'd stop and see how the visual art is gonna. Oh, nice. That's yeah, because it's like I have been like MIA for a little bit. I went to Anime North this weekend and stuff like that, and with Mooney and stuff. And I also have been like, trying to get back to my regular arting schedule and stuff like that. So, like it's been tough because I've been taking these like ridiculously long breaks in between things and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get back like to where I was previously. Like every time I take these long breaks, I feel like I have to start over and get back to where I left off. And it gets tough. It gets tough to do that every now and then and stuff like that. So, the one in Canada, my union leader was there too. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The one in Toronto and stuff like that. Toronto is rather close to Capitan, so the trip, at least by flight, is not too bad. And Mooney was there to for some volunteer work that she was doing. So like I tagged along. I tagged along because I was I was both interested and also wanted to help Mooney out with some of her work there and stuff like that. And it was a fun experience. Like the weekend was pretty good, even though it rained like crazy. Holy crap, did it rain! Like I don't think there was a day that it wasn't raining at all. Yeah, I was totally there for the vibes. I was no, I helped out a little bit. Like what ended up happening was we were fortunate and allowed to set up our artist alley booth and shared a table with V Fleet and helped them to and Mooney was helping them to run their meet and greets and stuff like that while we were there and stuff like that, right? And I tried to help out a little bit by giving her moments to take breaks when she needed to. And like I think I was okay in that, but I could have done a little bit more. I feel like I could have done a little bit more in helping with that. It's just that like we also had to run the booth, right? Like we also had to run the artist alley table. We weren't officially in the artist alley, but we had to run the table regardless and stuff like that, right? So it's like one of those things where like we had to both juggle both things happening at the same time. So it was kind of tough. And really, like at the end of at the end of the event, I do feel like I could have probably stepped away from the artist alley, the artist table portion of it a little bit more than I did. But I was like, you always get that anxiety. It's like, oh, if I step away from the table right now, is somebody gonna come by? Like you always get that anxiety. So that's dope. I'm glad you had a safe and fun time. Yeah, like it was. Ultimately, it was more fun for me than for Mooney because she was she was working, right? But ultimately, I think it was a pretty cool experience, and we both got to meet like some pretty awesome people while we were there. Like so, like a part of going to anime cons for especially for people who are creators of any kind is that you make connections while you're at conventions and stuff like that, right? So like it's not just about one aspect of like, okay, you're running a table or whatever, but also those connections that you make while you're there. And I'm learning more and more about the fact that that's like really super important, because if you meet other creators and other artists there as an artist, for example, you don't just get to know them, but you also like can plan for future events with them and things like that. And always good to brush up on the networking. It really is. Yeah, exactly. Like and that's what I like. I didn't get a chance to do that as much with where we were positioned, because again, we weren't in the official artist alley area of the con, which was both a good and bad thing. It turned out to be like both a good and bad thing because of like anybody who has done artist alley tabling before at any convention will know. Will know the horror of the artist alley Wi-Fi. and like we heard later on that the Wi-Fi just completely went out in the artist alley and dealer's room. And you can't help situations like that. Like that's not the fault of the venues and things like that. That's more because there's so many people packed into one area that, you know, everybody's also using their own like phones and 5G and whatnot, right? That like it just becomes like there's just not enough it's like it's such a stupid thing for me to say, but it's like, think about it like this: there's not enough internet to use, okay? Like shit, like when everybody's crammed into one area like that. Like, I know that that's not really what it is, but it's like, you can think of it as like, yeah, like, there's not enough in the internet anymore. And it's just, you're just done, you know? Like there's definitely a better way to explain it and a more technical way to go about talking about it, but you know, that's just what I will say. There's not enough internet. Bandwidth, yeah, exactly. Like because everybody's trying to get on the same networks and stuff like that, and also a lot of a lot of the companies are also using the same like, they're not necessarily using the same network, but the same infrastructure to get to those networks. And when you've got that many people in the same place, that infrastructure can handle it to a certain point. But after a breaking point, that's it. And then, like, you know, everything just kind of goes down. And, you know, like, you know, that happens, like, in most conventions that I've seen and been to. It's not a rarity that, you know, the internet goes down, and then, you know, everybody's got to figure out what to do, you know, for themselves and stuff like that. Luckily for us, again, because we were not in that area, we were away from there. It happens more often than people think. Yeah. And we were luckily in a different section of the area, and we had our own Wi-Fi. We had our own portable Wi-Fi unit. That we were running things off of, right? So we were lucky in that regard, but also, you know, like there was only so much that it could do as well. And while we got through all the meet and greets using it, it still had its problems. It's had its fair share of problems, and we had to reset it so many times during the event. And, you know, like I think that we did end up getting lucky with it, in that, like, again, we survived for the most part with it, but, you know, again, it can only do so much before it kind of gives up on you. Shout out to Toronto Computer Friend. Yeah, shout out to the computer friends who tried to help us out, and, you know, lent us equipment and all that other stuff, you know, like, we got a lot of help from the people around, and, you know, like, you know, everybody was, in general, very, very kind, especially since we were the only two there for that particular, thing, like, that particular event. You know, like, it would have been nice to have more people with us, but, you know, you just make do with what you got, right? And you make it work. You just try to, you problem solve. You solve the problems, and you get it to work. And I'm glad that, at least from what I saw, from my point of view, I wasn't majorly running the meet and greets myself. But at least from what I saw, I think everybody got to do the thing that they wanted to do, at the very least. At least that's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong about this, but Mooney might know. I mean, the friend who helped explain the router thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Honestly speaking, too, we got some tips from some others as well that were there. Like, one person suggested actually, that we might have done well to have bought a Starlink, actually. And again, like, regardless of how you feel about certain things regarding that company and the people who own and run that company, it might have worked because I don't think that the cost was the huge problem, because technically speaking, I don't know if how much was the Starlink dish, right? I think it was like $250 or something like that. So actually, it might not have been a bad idea to do that, but it's just something that we didn't even think. We wouldn't have the Wi-Fi puck if we did. Yeah, and plus the fact that we wouldn't have been able to bring it with us, I think. Like, I think we would have had to like it would have been really hard for us to bring like the Starlink with us on the plane and stuff like that, right? Like, ultimately, like, you have to be able to cross the border with it, and I don't know how, like, the border patrol would feel about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it's not us bringing a Wi-Fi adapter or something like that. It's like that is literally like, oh, that's you know. And how would we pack it into our suitcases and ensure that it didn't, like, explode inside of the suitcases, right? So there's a lot of it's a good idea, but also there's a lot of things that we would have to consider about doing something like that for an event. But it is also a pretty good idea for next time, right? Like, if possible, like, to think about for future events and stuff like that, just to make things a little bit simpler for us, right? Now, I did say that I was gonna do this last time. I have to move this eye because I feel like her eyes are way too far apart on her face. So I do have to move the eye in a little bit. The glasses were kind of hiding the fact that her eye was a little bit too far spread out from the other eye. So it's okay with her eyeglasses on, but once you take the glasses off, it's like, I feel like they're too separate. I need to move one of them in a little bit. So okay. But yeah, like, I got to see some really fun cosplay. I really should have had my phone out more prepared, though. Like, I feel like every time I saw a cosplay that I was like, oh, look at that, I went to get my phone, and then, oh, they're gone already. I am not prepared for the cosplayers who just, like, walk by. But at the same time, like, I always like to ask them if it's okay for me to take pictures and post and things like that, right? So it's like, I don't think it would have worked out anyway, because there's just not enough time for me to take out my phone, go up to them and ask them, hey, is it okay to take a picture? And then, get all the permissions and things like that, and then get back. Because ultimately, like, we're not really there as, like, a traditional attendees, let's just say, right? What else was really cool there? Oh, so there was, like, what about that mini? Oh yeah, there was, like, I'm gonna call it that. I'm gonna call it this. But there was, like, a titty car anime show that was advertising across from us. I call it the titty car anime show. There's not what it is, but they are using the sexy anime girls and stuff like that to advertise it. Not that that's a bad thing or anything, mind you guys. But I just thought it was kind of hilarious that they had like a little Power Wheels or something like that over there, and they had some cosplayers that were dressed as certain characters. Like, they had a Cammy and a Chun-Li cosplayer, and what's her name from the frog girl from My Hero Academia, and I think they had a Sailor Moon too, and they when they on the third day when they brought the Power Wheels car out, and put it there. I'm like, why did they brought it out, but they weren't doing anything with it. They just kind of put it there, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess you know, it was just like something that they wanted to show the Ida car thing off with because it had stickers on it and everything. I was like, that's pretty cool. And then the cosplayer that was dressed as the frog girl from My Hero Academia, like, she got into the car suddenly while Mooney was running some of the events, and I was just watching this happen, and she started driving the car in a loop around where everybody was walking, and then there was like a camera person chasing them or something like that. I guess they were filming like they were filming it for something. I guess maybe a promotional video for the convention or something like that. And as she was doing like a really wide turn, she like ran into the garbage can. And I felt so bad. I was like, because I had to stop myself from laughing because I was like, oh no, she crashed. She crashed right into it. Oh. I mean, it could have been part of the bit. I mean, like, honestly, it was probably part of the bit, but I was just like, oh man, I gotta stop myself right now. But yeah, there was a lot of fun things happening. I noticed walking towards the dealer's room that they had like this whole area for Lego, and I heard that there was also like a big Gunpla building competition that was going on somewhere. I don't know if it was where the Legos were though. I didn't seem to recall seeing it. I'll have to check some of the footage that I took of the event myself. I didn't get quite the full walk around like everybody would have gotten because I didn't have that much time to do the full walk around. But yeah, it was like, it was cool. It was cool. And then I guess we headed our separate ways because so Mooney went back to Bounty Hunterville and I came back to Capitan myself this time for a little bit. So it's the first time in a long while that me and Mooney are separate and stuff. It was like we've been together for quite a while now. So it's the first time in a long time that we've been separate. And yeah, I know, Mooney, I know. But you know what? You're lucky. You got to go back and see our son. Our fluffy boy. Who is being a stinky bum and not going on his walks, huh? I mean, that is kind of the way that he is, huh? He's just kind of like, no, he just has his days where I could feel it. Like there are certain days where he does not want to go anywhere or do anything. He just wants to do his own thing, or he wants to go back upstairs and grab the snacks and stuff like that. There are definitely days like that where he gets like that. Let's see. And then her eyebrows, and I saw from the in-game art that Neon actually does not have long eyebrows. She has like these like little short stubby ones. So I'm gonna do that too. I'ma do that too. Okay, so that's her face, so... And then we'll make a separate layer that has her glasses. So we kind of have to separate out a lot of this, right? Because it's like, she has so many layers to everything that this line art like has, right? Like her face has the glasses on top of it, then her hair has the hat on top of it, and then she's got her jacket and her inner clothes and stuff like that, right? So it's like I feel like I have to separate this one out a little bit more than normal. Just so that I can make adjustments later, right? Like especially with the glasses here, I can kind of go in and adjust the positioning and different things like that if I keep them separate from all the other stuff. And I'm also not being as careful as I usually do with the line art, because like a lot of times that I fall into those moods where I kind of want to do single broad strokes with the line art and make it smooth and stuff like that, right? But actually with this one, I don't need to be as careful because I'm trying to make this a little bit more of an action type of thing going on, because there's like an explosion happening in the background, right? So if there's like an explosion in the background, I just don't need to be as careful, because like, you know, things are going to be like more kinetic in that way, right? Like this stuff is happening, so you don't really have to be cautious with the way with getting clean line art, I think. At least that's what I think. You know, I could be wrong about all that. And then sometimes you could kind of see it from the other side here and just... But yeah, it's kind of crazy to me, like, you know, going back to the topic we were talking about a little bit before, it's kind of crazy to me that, like, how time is moving quickly, because, you know, when I think, when Mooney mentioned, like, you know, me talking about, the Mango Sentinels, I realized that, it's already summer then, because you know, the playoffs happen and then the finals are in June, and then that's the end of the season in about 2 weeks. You know, they're gonna decide who are the NBA champions in like 2 weeks already, and it's like, damn, that's quick. So, you know, like I'm trying. I tried to be better about doing more arting this year, but I feel like I didn't really do that. I do feel like I didn't really do that, and also both sides have like different like structures to the glasses. I feel like, okay, let me just do some slight change, and this is what I was talking about earlier, where I can, if I separate things into certain layers, I'm able to actually do changes on the fly easier. And since I'm using vector lines, this is a little bit easier for me to do. You got out of routine? I really did. I feel like I really did. And I really need to get myself back in. I don't think I like... I mean, I have done quite a bit of arting this year, but I feel like also I could be doing more. I definitely probably could be doing more, so... Okay, how's that? But yeah, and we've been traveling a lot too, so there's that, right? Like a lot of the travel that we've been doing lately has been kind of like, it's, I won't say that it's necessarily disruptive, right? Because it's like, well, we had to do it, right? But, you know, noticeably this year, because of all the travel that we've had to do, I've taken more breaks than from the stream than I would have liked to have. You know, I don't know how you feel about that, Mooney, but like, you know, I know for myself that's been the case. There we go. And that's probably what's getting me out of this routine. I definitely need to draw a whole lot more. I mean, like, there's parts of me that's like, I gotta do two things. I gotta draw more original art and catalog more, have a more of a catalog of original stuff, as well as more fan art and stuff like that. I have to do both things in larger quantities than I've been doing now and stuff like that. So, you know, like, I've really gotta find a way to motivate myself to draw outside of the stream, for certain. Like, you would think that this would be the easiest thing, right? Like, just, like, getting myself motivated to draw, but, like, when I'm out of stream, I will say that, like, I will admit to the fact that, like, there are certain things, like, that keep me from drawing, and one of them is, like, my wanting to spend more time, like, or for example, like, I do want to spend more time with Mooney. I will fully admit that's part of why, like, I don't immediately go, okay, let me go and sit in front of the computer and draw all day, right? So there's that aspect of it, right? And then also, like, that's not the major thing, but it's one thing, right? And then on top of that, like, coming out of work, you know, like, it's like, like, that's another big thing for me. When I get off of work and I'm, like, tired and stuff like that, right? Like, I really have to drag myself in front of this, gross, you actually want to say, yeah, I know, right? How gross is that? Oh my goodness. And, you know, like, that's not to say that it's, like, a bad thing that I want to do that and that's keeping me from drawing or something like that, but rather I need to find a way to bake in the, like drawing as part of my spending time with Mooney, right? Like, you know, like, I need to figure out a way to juggle the two things together, right? Like, you know, they don't have to be mutually exclusive. And other things too, like, fall into it, right? Like, sometimes I like to watch, like, stuff. Like, I've been catching up with Gravity Falls, which I have to watch the last few episodes of. I caught up. I had never watched the show before, and I went on this marathon watching spree with Mooney around, like, 2 months ago, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost catched up. I'm almost caught up to everyone having seen, like, the whole thing. So I will be there. I will be there. But yeah, like, I want to see the rest of that. Oh, I never finished Gravity Falls. Yeah, Swirly, what's up? Yeah, I never saw it to begin with. I just kind of sat there and did, like, a marathon watching spree, and I saw all of season 1, and then I worked on season 2. And, like, slowly but surely, we got to the last few episodes, you know? Someone actually was like, oh, are you guys still talking about couple stuff when we're literally sitting in front of... yeah. It's like, oh, why? Why are you talking about this stuff? My wife loves to remind me of how proud of me she is whenever I get creative studio time in. Gotta keep the queens happy. You know? Really, gotta keep the queens happy is like a thing, you know? Like, it's real. I have a friend trying to get me to watch all of Adventure Time. It's been a journey. Oh, I've never seen Adventure Time before. I think I've seen the characters and stuff like that, but I've never seen Adventure Time before. That, and what else? What are other shows that I have not seen that everybody's been telling me that I should watch? Like, what was that? Rick and Morty. Everybody says that I like. Oh, why don't you watch Rick and Morty? That's, like, totally up your alley. But I'm like, I don't know. I've seen some of it, right? Like I've seen the episodes with Mr. Meeseeks, for example, right? Like for some reason I'm very selective of which episodes that I want to watch, right? And it's like I've seen those episodes, but I haven't seen anything else from Rick and Morty. Surprisingly, it's weird. I know, it's really weird. There's like 8 seasons, and some of the seasons have like 50 episodes. Oh wow, that's like old school. When a show has like 50 episodes a season, that's like old school. back when shows were like done so that, like, for example, strange fact about the original Transformer series, there was only like 3 episodes for the initial run of season 1, and then they did like something like 13 or so more of season 1, and then season 2 was like something like 54 episodes. They just went crazy when they did season 2 because they wanted it to be enough episodes to syndicate it, and then like they only had like something like 20 or something like that for season 3. It's really weird, you know? I don't think you drew Anis's hair, Star, correct? I don't think so. I think there's a lot of things that I rushed. Moody, like, there's clearly, like, quite a few things that I rush. I shall return to lurking. Got a food? Yeah, no problem. Let me grab this. And then let me make sure that people will be able to hear you.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, everybody can't hear you.
What does you mean?
Yeah, they can hear you. I'm pretty sure they can hear you. Alright, chat, can you hear Mooney? Why do you sound like that, Mooney? What? Why are you making that voice?
Why are you laughing? This is my real voice.
No, it's not. It's not your real voice.
This is my real voice. Why are you saying that to chat?
No, this is not her real... Chat, this is not her real voice. Don't believe her. She's trying to get you guys to say that that's her real voice so she can do that voice around me all the time. No! It's not your real voice.
This is how I fucked up, by the way. I had to download a brush to make the pearls.
Oh, yeah!
Because you drew it. You didn't draw it correctly. This is how it looked like.
Okay, hold on.
Like,
yeah, honestly...
You didn't connect it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I was doing. If you...
This looks a little bit more accurate, right?
Yes. If you want to change it, go right ahead. Like,
okay, I just need to double check because I don't want to change your art.
Honestly,
I asked for consent first.
honestly, you see the ones on her wrist too, like on her on the left side, on her wrist. To be honest, not that side, but the other one, the other side. Yeah, those honestly, those needed to be more. Like they're too straight. Like the pattern that they're going in, it's like they're going in a straight line instead of going around her wrist. They're just kind of going through her wrist. So like there's certain things that I noticed that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to change that. See, Darius said that they already saw your channel, Mooney. They know that you don't sound like that.
Listen, I put on a voice changer for stream.
No, don't believe her, chat. No, this not. Chat, don't believe her. She's gaslighting you.
This is my real voice.
No, it's not your real voice.
Yes, it is.
No,
Why would you believe me?
Miss Aspiring Voice Actress. See, chat? This is what she does to me all the time.
If only you loved me.
No.
And accepted me for my weird voice. I have to put in a fake voice for everyone else, but I didn't think I had to do it for you.
No, no, this is not your real voice. It's her job, bro. You know that. No, I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know what to believe anymore, chat. No, but for real. I know, chat. I know that's not her real voice.
It is.
No, no. No, it's not your real voice. You know, chat.
Accept me for who I am.
No. You know what else Mooney does? Chat. You know what else the Mooney does when you guys aren't around? She does the Smeagol Golem voice, and she claims that that's her real voice too. Okay.
What if it is?
No, it's not. It's not your real voice. She'll do that. She'll do that all day, and she'll be like, "But that's my real voice." No.
I thought when we got married, you would have accepted me for my voice.
Anyway, gonna get studio time in before I crash. Have a good Have a good studio time, Darius. Are you the precious? No, no. No, please don't. No. I don't want to be the precious.
You are my precious.
No.
Don't you love me?
No, damn it. Damn it, chat. No. I need to meditate and concentrate on the line art. I will ignore the Smeagol.
Smeagol's the sexiest thing alive,
No,
right?
no, Smeagol is not the sexiest thing alive. Please, no.
By the hot tamale that is the Smeagol firefighter calendar today.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why
But yeah,
are you a hater?
No, okay, we can stop with the Smeagol now, right?
No.
No, why? Why no?
Why do you want to get rid of me?
No, I don't want to get rid of you. I want to get rid of the Smeagol.
Why?
Because it's weird.
You're weird.
Wait, so you're drawing a Smeagol firefighter calendar off stream now for inspiration, right? No, no, please. I don't want to draw a Smeagol firefighter calendar. Not even for inspiration. Not even for inspiration. I do not want to do
What
this.
if it's for a donathon?
I mean, if it is for a donathon, I guess I have no choice, huh? But luckily, I don't do donathons!
Oliver,
What?
do you love me?
Yes?
Would you love me even if I had this voice?
Yes?
So then why aren't you proving it right now?
No! Because I know you don't have that voice! Okay, I originally thought I was gonna do the fancier line art, but it looks like, I mean, I've done most of the face without it, so I feel almost like maybe I'm not gonna go for it just because, like, I just ended up not doing it, but, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oops.
I would have loved you if you had a Kermit voice.
Wow. Is Smeagol still here?
Yes, because I'm your wife.
No, Smeagol is not my wife.
Yes. Smeagol is.
No. Not Smeagol.
No, you're gonna have to accept that you married Smeagol.
Wow. Wow. I did not.
You did too. It's not my fault. You looked
No.
in my eyes and you're like, that's the sexiest voice I ever did here.
Wow.
My family tried to warn you. They're like, are you sure, Albert? Not Albert, what was it? What did they call you? What was that weird name they called you?
I don't know. No more Smeagol.
Thank God. No, what was that, that... You know the Lord of the Rings, all the characters, what were their names?
There was, Boromir, there was Legolas, there was, no more Smeagol, now only Golem. There was, Aragorn.
Aragorn! They call me
Yeah.
Aragorn. That's it! It's your problem now, Aragorn.
Jeez.
I knew it was an A name.
You knew it was an A name. Just slap any A name in there and it'll be fine, right?
Well, I'm sorry, I can't remember all the... Smeagol is such a fresh name.
And this is the problem too, guys. Moody has never actually watched the entirety of any of the Lord of the Rings movies. So she can't even tell me.
Asleep.
Yeah, she can't even figure out the names of the characters.
Legolas, more like Liam.
Liam. I mean, we kind of had this discussion with the Cappy kids too, my brother's kids, right? When we were trying to get them to name the Ninja Turtles, right? And they named one of them what was it? They named one of them Michello. This is how I feel right now. Legolas, they are classics. They are classics, but Mooney doesn't watch certain types of movies and stuff, right? It's boring.
After they leave the Shire.
You don't want to sit there watching the extended edition for 9 hours?
I fell asleep after the Shire.
Oh, okay. That's like the beginning of... No, it's not at the beginning of the movie. Well, kind of, sort of.
I really liked the movie.
Yeah, she did. I also ended up watching a ton of those movies because what was it? In high school, what was it? My friends in high school really liked watching those movies because they were classics. So they would like marathon run every single weekend, like watching the extended editions when those eventually became available. They would watch the extended editions of those movies. I was like, oh my god. Like, for real? Like, really? They made an anime movie, War of the Rohirrim. It was okay. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Was it on, like, Netflix or something? I think HBO. Oh, I haven't checked out HBO Go in a bit because like when we're in Bounty Hunterville, I don't have access to my account. It says it's not available or something like that. Like in Bounty
from Maple Land.
Yeah.
They hate us.
But maybe we'll get access to HBO Go in Bounty Hunterville when
go to the polls.
huh?
Go to the polls.
Go to oh no, please no.
Pokemon. Very
Pokemon
interesting like campaign things.
Pokemon Go.
Stop playing Pokemon Go and go Pokemon Go to the polls.
No. No, please. Legoblast, we talking about the Holy Thibault? Yes, we are, Gamma. We're talking about the Holy Thibault right now.
So, what else are the other characters' names?
Let's see. There's Sam.
Okay, that's normal.
That's a normal name, right? And then there's, Frodo. And
so
then
Freddy.
There's Mary and Pippin. Right?
Mary's normal. Pippin,
Not so normal. Penny?
Because that would be the American version, right? They just rename all the characters, like American names.
They should, right? They should have just partnered with Pokemon Go and had super rare Pokemon at election areas during... I know, right? That would have gotten people to go.
So what else? Larry? Oh, Legolas is probably a Larry.
Legolas is probably a Larry? Okay. I mean, sure, why not, right?
Ganondorf, more like Gary.
Yeah. Oh no, please, no.
Would you prefer George?
George? Jorge?
Look. Ganondorf? Is it Ganondorf?
Ganondorf is from Zelda.
What's his name then?
Gandalf!
Gandalf?
Ganondorf is from Zelda.
Is this hurting you?
It's hurting me a lot right now. At least it's a fantasy series with elves and shit. Like... I'm so different.
American friendly names.
We're trying to give them all American friendly names.
You didn't know that either?
What? No, please, Gamma, don't tell me this.
What's the mountain's name? Sauron? Sauron?
The mountain.
The mountain?
Okay.
His name is the mountain? Okay.
The mountain is from a different series.
Well, was it the eye of whatever?
Yeah, the Eye of Sauron.
Okay, so we gotta rename it to make it more American. It's the Eye of Sarah.
The Eye of Sarah. Oh no.
Look, we're making female villains.
We're just making female villains now?
Because look, the woke agenda's working.
Mount Doom is the mountain, Sauron is the eye, Saruman is the evil wizard. You know what's swirly? I have to admit, that kind of confused me when I was little too. Because I was like, Sauron and Saruman? What? Like...
Saruman!
Saruman!
Evil fish everywhere!
The Eye of Amazon Prime? Yeah, it might as well be, right? But you know what's funny? Okay, as much as we go, oh, Mooney hasn't seen this movie or that movie, right? Actually, like, it's kind of similar with me because there's a lot of movies and stuff that I haven't seen that Mooney had to show me. So, I can't make fun of her for not knowing certain things because it's the same for me too. That sounds like a Pokemon the way you say it in Smeagol's voice. Oh no!
Bravo Smeagol voice.
No. No Smeagol voice.
Do it.
Do it. Swirly, do you want something that'll hurt your soul even more? Do you want to know something that'll hurt your soul even more? Just as long as you've seen the goated movie that is Back to the Future. Mooney, have you ever seen Back to the Future? The silence. The silence.
Parts of it. I know what it's about.
She knows what it's about. Okay.
It's about some kid who's like has a girlfriend and he's trying to be all cool and he decides to help this professor who's his bestie, and then they go to the future. No, they go to the past. Even though they say Back to the Future, they go to the past. It's advertisement, honestly.
Mooney, no, please stop. Oh man, I didn't know it was that bad. I know you didn't see the movie, but I know it's... Oh, no. You don't know why the movie is called Back to the Future, clearly, so...
Live in the future!
No, please. I was gonna mention a different movie that you haven't seen, but, like, oh my god, I didn't know. That hurt my childhood. Oh no. I mean, it hurts. It hurts because it's like, oh man, I thought this was...
You thought it was a bit?
I thought it was a bit, but now I'm like, oh no, you really don't.
False advertising in the movie.
No, Mooney, please. Okay. What I was gonna say, Swirly, was that Mooney didn't see another movie series that's very popular.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't watch Star Trek.
No.
I didn't. I didn't watch that one either.
I know, okay. I know you didn't see Star Trek, but I said a movie series and you... You know how many Star Wars fans are going to kill us now? You didn't watch The Matrix? Did you watch The Matrix?
I never watched The Matrix.
Okay, admittedly, only the first one is needed to be seen, really.
All I know is the pills.
Oh, yeah.
Was a metaphor for taking estrogen.
Let's see. I haven't watched a full Star Wars movie. Oh, Gamma, you haven't seen a full Star Wars movie either? The highway scene from the second one is kind of cool, but that's about it. Yeah. I feel like The Matrix really did peak at the first one, like, which is surprising, right? Because you would think that they would have had ideas for the second one, but it really feels like they thought about the movie like alone. Like the first one was the only one that they really put any real thought into, and the second ones were like
too popular.
Yeah, like the second ones they were kind of forced to be like, okay, now we gotta make a second one, so how do we top the first one? And they didn't really do it, so it's like, oh.
Okay, what other class? I haven't watched Titanic.
Oh shit, I actually thought you've actually seen Titanic.
Nope.
Wow. Okay, what other?
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump? Oh, okay, I can understand why you wouldn't have seen it. A lot of people actually have not really... I know that Forrest Gump is like an award-winning movie and all that stuff, right? But usually with movies that are like that, like award-winning type of Oscar level movies, not there is an argument that like not everybody will have seen it because it's just not.
The ship did sink. Oh damn.
Oh damn.
I thought they could sing it. I thought they could save it.
Oh man. Forrest Gump kind of mid looking back. Yeah, you know, it's like it's not the type of movie that like everyone will like, you know.
There you go.
Are there any movies, chat, that you guys haven't seen that like would surprise people to know that you haven't seen it? I've watched a lot of movies, but for me, it's mostly stuff
Did
that's.
you watch the Pokemon First movie?
I did watch the first, not the remake of it, but the first.
The first version of it.
Yeah, the first version
Where
of it.
Ash fucking dies.
Yeah.
So then, you know what we've been watching? We've been watching a clone run around.
We've been watching a clone of Ash run around.
Exactly.
That's not the real Ash.
That's not the real Ash.
Pikachu's
He
tears
died.
can't bring anybody back to life. Come on!
Did you witness children crying in the theater?
Did I see it in... Oh! Okay, I don't know. Okay, so... How did I watch the first Pokemon movie? I did not see it in theaters. Because I didn't watch it dubbed.
Oh. You watched an illegal copy.
I watched the movie when it was fan subbed. When fan subs actually were still a thing. That's how I watched it. I watched it on a fan subbed VHS. I haven't seen any of the Godfather movies. I haven't either, Gamma. I've never watched it.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I know that they're super violent because I've seen clips on YouTube, but I've never seen the full movies.
Say
I watched
hello to my little friend.
Right? Like I know that, right? That's about it. That's all I know of from the.
Well, technically, we watched a game that made a lot of references
Oh,
to
did
the
we?
Godfather. Yeah, it takes two.
Oh, you're right. That's right. Oh, that's why. Okay. I watched so many movies. Gonna be hard to find a popular mainstream movie I haven't watched. Did you yar? No, Gamma. I didn't yar. I got the Mewtwo trading card from watching it at the theater. Oh, wait, that's Scarface? No, we got it wrong. Oh no! We totally got the wrong one. So clearly we both.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because I kept saying "get to the chopper," and I'm like, "That's from," and I was like, "That's from Terminator, right?" And you're like,
Oh yeah, that's right. Mooney kept saying "get to the chopper," and she thought it was from the Terminator.
which I also never watched.
Apparently, sorry, I'm eating something, but apparently, we both just don't know our movies.
Look. I watch cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
I had a pretty safe childhood.
As many cartoons as I have watched, it surprises Mooney how many cartoons that I didn't actually see.
Well, after a certain point, you stopped watching because you were a grown adult.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, me, I was just like, fuck that noise. I'm gonna watch cartoons till I'm old and wrinkled.
Nothing wrong with that, you know?
But yes, I'm glad I hurt collectively everyone's souls.
Collectively hurting everyone's souls. Did you at least see Gurren Lagann?
Do you want to explain, honey?
So, ironically, Gamma, somehow I'm the one that never saw Gurren Lagann.
I watched only the first couple episodes, admittedly. You know what's even funnier?
Mm-hmm.
We went to their art gallery. in
We
Tokyo.
did. Yeah, when we went to Japan, we went to the Trigger art like pop-up gallery, I guess it would be called, right?
Yeah.
We went there together to look at all of the stuff.
To look at the animation slides. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
It's really
cool.
cool. Yeah.
Oh no. Uh-oh. What? Yeah, Gamma. Surprisingly, even though I'm the one that likes like
Mecha and stuff.
yeah, mecha and stuff like that, I like and I also like Studio Trigger stuff like Gridman and things like that, right? For some reason, there was an era where I wasn't watching so much mech stuff. Like I didn't watch that. I also didn't watch Code Geass. I never saw Code
You
Geass.
didn't watch Code Gay Ass?
Yes, I never watched Code Geass. And like that's another one that everybody's like shocked to hear that I did not see. Have you watched The Princess Bride? Goated.
I have not watched The Princess Bride.
I've never seen the whole movie together. For some reason, every time somebody's watching it or it's been on, I've seen pieces of the movie. So I know certain things about The Princess Bride, but I've never seen the entire movie in its entirety for some reason.
I know a father was murdered, right? That's the right movie, right?
Is
a father was murdered.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
What was his name?
No?
Not the father, but the person. The person. Do you know the person?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Inigo Montoya. Gamma needs a moment. Oh no.
By the way, we're not actually doing this as a bit. I truly do not know these movies.
Yeah. This is this is the part where everybody's like, how the hell? How the hell? And it you know, like some of it is like I should have known some of this stuff because it's like I watch a lot of movies myself, but for some reason it's just like I watch very specific
You watch the same movies all the time, honey.
I do. I watch the same movies all the time. Mostly sci-fi and horror movies.
Especially the terrible ones.
Especially the terrible ones, yeah, you know. It's okay, is it though?
Which was the last terrible movie you watched?
Which was the last terrible?
You watched it with your friends.
I did. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh man. We saw that new Silent Hill 2 movie. It's not called Silent Hill 2, but it was based on Silent Hill 2, I think. I forgot what the title of it is already. Oh man.
They're trying to make him less of a dick.
Did you watch Blade Runner? Oh, so
I've never watched Blade Runner.
Oh, really? Oh. I watched the original Blade Runner when I was little. And then I saw the sequel. What was it? I forgot. I always forget the year. Shoot, it's like 20.
Blade Walker.
Yes, Blade Walker. 2049. Yeah. The Bladening. Yes, the Blade Walker. The Bladening. It's like Highlander, but not.
Have you ever watched Zoolander?
I did watch Zoolander. Wait, okay. I'm saying that very confidently, but now I'm like, no. Zoolander is the one with the models, right?
Yeah.
And shit. And yeah. And then they finally get the computer.
The computer.
Is it the movie with the joke where they say it's in the computer, or am I thinking a different movie here? I'm probably thinking a different movie, right?
I think they had to get something.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
They had to get something out of the computer, and then
they're too beautiful to know.
Awkward silence. Yeah, we have no idea. We have no idea, apparently. But yeah, like, what else have I... But yeah, Blade Runner I saw when I was very little and stuff like that, right? I did not understand the movie when I initially saw it. Like, and then like later on when I got older and stuff like that, I started watching like video essays about it and stuff like that. And I was like, really? Is that what the movie they think the movie was about? Holy crap. I that would never have thought.
What about Godzilla? Nope, never watched it.
Mooney, have I ever seen RoboCop?
It's your favorite movie.
It's actually my favorite movie for some
Quote
reason.
it now. Prove it. Quote something.
Well, I can't
now.
quote.
Quote it now. It's not your real favorite movie if you can't quote anything.
Wow.
Quote something. Test right now.
When I get put on the spot, I can't remember anything from the movie.
What's the movie about?
Okay. Oh, yeah, then our lives are coming with
you didn't
me.
watch it. You were
I'll buy
fake.
that for Wow. I'll buy that for $1. Yeah. I've actually watched RoboCop 1 and 2. So I watched the original 2 sequels. There was no other sequels after that. I might have seen something that was that claimed to be a sequel, but no, I don't think it actually was. And then there was a remake, and I even watched that. I even watched the remake, which I didn't enjoy as much, but I still got what they were trying to do.
Have you watched Toy Story?
Oh yeah, I've seen the first Toy Story. Bard, you are 100% correct.
Do you see 2?
Oh man, it gets like fuzzy for me, because I think I might have seen 2, because I remember Buzz Lightyear being in a toy store, and he's trying to convince the other Buzz Lightyears that like they're just toys, but they don't believe him, and he's like, oh my god, they're like he can't handle that anymore, and he was like, was that me? Like, that's what I remember, but I don't know if that was part 2.
Yes, that was part 2.
Oh, okay. So I probably have seen part 2. I just don't remember a whole lot about it.
Have you watched part 3?
Oh, shoot.
Because the 5th movie is coming out.
I know. I'm like, holy crap, there were a lot of them. I do remember one where it was kind of sad because it was like... No. Or was that not... it gets fuzzy. I think I might have seen parts of part 3 or something like that, but... Because I remember, like, the kid Andy got too old for toys. And then...
You're never too old for toys. Fuck you.
I know, right? No, but that was like the 3 was the
story.
3 was the quote unquote finale, right? Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad Gamma that you also agree with me that there were only ever really 2 RoboCop movies back then. Can't wait for Toy Story's plot to be about Woody fighting against brain rot.
That is actually what the movie is.
Oh, really? Holy crap.
They're not lying.
Wow. I would have... You know what? I guess it makes sense.
No way.
No.
Oh, you didn't know? You guys didn't know? Okay, so... It's not exactly that, but it's basically, like... It's like, the new girl well, Woody is like, he's like, he's a guy who saves abandoned toys.
Yeah.
That's what he does now. And so, like, because, like, the little girl did not like him, so in Toy Story 4, like, it was, like, about, like, all these abandoned toys. Because Toy Story 3 is about how, they get rehomed, right?
So I must have seen 3 then, yeah.
So 3 is where they get rehomed, or about to get rehomed to, like, this little girl. But, like, Andy's still kind of holding on to Woody a little bit. Because, like, it's, like, basically, like, over time, like, Andy's getting older, so he's like he gets rid of some of his toys, right? And like,
Yeah.
Woody and his friends are kind of like the last ones standing. Basically, like that's kind of like the subplot of it. And then he decides, okay, it's time for me to get rid of some of these toys. It's kind of hard for him, right? Obviously, but he was going to actually take Woody to college with him.
Oh yeah, that.
And then as it turns out, I think like somehow there was a mix-up, and his mom accidentally like takes the rest of his toys to the kindergarten to be donated. And Woody's in that pile too.
Oh yeah. And I do recall that they were trying to get back, right?
Well, they were debating on if they should go back or not.
Yeah.
Because the toys were like, oh, well, we're being played with again. Like, is it really worth us going back to Andy? And he's like, no, like, we gotta go back for Andy. Like, we're his toys. And they're like, but, like, it's kind of like, yeah, but not really. Like, he's outgrown us, Woody. And then, so Woody's having a hard time dealing with it a little bit. And then the moral of the story is that also not only did because Andy was also kind of like holding on to Woody a lot, and then was like, oh, he realized that like actually he also needs to let go a little bit. That was one of the plots, I believe. But they end up getting taken in by a girl.
So are we gonna have like a movie night where we no movie nights? I don't think we can handle that. Because I was gonna say because apparently in combination between me and you, shockingly we don't remember too much about certain movies.
But oh yeah, so anyways, in terms of the brain rot movie, the little girl he gets adopted by, basically what ends up happening was in the fourth movie you find out she doesn't really give two shits about Woody, which is kind of like because he's always been the favorite toy, but then she doesn't give two shits about him.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Sean Eldrick Adato Salazar. Wow, that's a name. That is a name and a half. Did I say your name right? But yeah, go on.
And then, eventually it became, like, he decides that, like, to become a lost toy to help save other toys.
Oh.
Because, remember the Bo Peep?
Oh, yeah.
She was donated to, and they had a new voice actress for her because the previous Bo Peep voice actress passed away, which is why she wasn't really a speaking role in the other movies.
Oh, okay.
But she comes back. The character comes back at least, and then she and Woody like they rescue toys together, type of thing.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And so in the fifth movie that's coming out, the little girl is getting absorbed, and you know how like there are those iPad like learning tool things?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, she gets absorbed with that, so that's why it's brain rot.
Oh, okay. Just call me Sean. Okay, what's up? How you doing? I don't think I watched 4. Yeah, like I have a hard time remembering if I watched like certain ones. Like even with Shrek, right? Like I know for a fact that I watched 1 and 2. At this point, I know for a fact that I watched 1 and 2, and I remember bits of other ones. But you had to make me watch 1 and 2 to no. Did we watch 1 and 2 together? We watched at least 2 together, right? So that like I would remember which ones I actually saw and which ones I didn't. For Shrek.
Oh no, we only watched 1 and. We watched 1, and then we also watched Shrek 4, because 2 and 3 were not on Netflix.
Oh yeah, for some reason, that was so weird, right?
And then we happened to see 2, well, at Burger Place.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much stuff that, like, I kind of sort of remember, and then there's stuff that I don't remember at all about certain movies and stuff. It's so weird. And if I could if I could remember it, then I could make this curve right. I'm good just drawing my own comics. Is it? Is it? Oh, Sean, you're drawing your own comics? That's awesome. Is it like an OC story or something like that, or
is
just
it
like
a sexy comic? I'm just
whoa?
Kidding, I should.
Damn it, Moody! I knew that you were the more degenerate between the two of us, but
No!
come on. Did you watch
Can't
Puss in
prove
Boots: The Last Wish?
We haven't watched that.
Yeah, I don't think I watched that one. 3 was when they were looking for Justin Timberlake to take over the castle as the king. 4 was the time travel one. Oh, okay.
This was before his controversies.
Yes, OC. Oh, nice. I need to work on more OCs and stuff like that. For sure that I need to do more. But I have my upcoming OC, guys. I have my upcoming OC, remember? I just showed... I have to change his name a little bit.
Michello?
But... Michello, yes. Michello. No. I have my new OC, Mikey Sixpack. Completely original. Bears no resemblance to any other rodent or out there. His pants are his shorts and his shorts and his shoes might be red and yellow, but that's a coincidence, okay? And yes, Mukibara is also my totally original OC. Nothing extrapolated from other series, okay? At all. Mikey Sixpack, I believe, is going to be the icon of the future. You guys can bet on that. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, you know, like, I gotta work on stuff, like, original stuff too, myself, and junk like that, right? So it's really cool. Like, I've not done, like, an original comic, before, and stuff like that. I feel like I need to try, and stuff like that, like, but I have not done it yet, because, like, I'm less like a what do they call it? Like the storytime illustrators, where like I have less of a grasp of telling stories through illustration as I do with just straight up drawing illustrations that like this, right, with individual characters and stuff like that. Why is Juice? Why are we calling her? Why are we calling her here? Skinwalker Chan does not need to be here. What we're drawing here right now is say so and not degenerate at all. It's completely say so.
Very upset.
Uh-oh, why?
You really drew the cat icon on her chest wrong.
It's completely wrong, right?
It's completely wrong. And you also didn't draw her badges on her shirt.
Oh, I forgot about them. Yeah. No, because I was having a lot of trouble with the cat icon, admittedly. I didn't really know what it looked like. So, I mean, you know, like, I can totally...
based on her hair clip.
Yes.
But this is what it looks like.
Okay, let me... Oh, there's an actual picture of it. Oh, wow, you're right. I completely missed, like, a whole part of it.
Do you want me to send you the file back so you can...
Yeah. You can do that. I could do this over the weekend and stuff like that. But even with the colors already applied, you know, I could do some changes on it.
Like, because it's a huge change. I'm not sure how you would want me to fix it. So I'm still doing the coloring, right? The base colors.
Yeah. So if you guys who just came in don't know, I'm not just working on this image of Neon, the new version of Neon from Goddess of Victory Nikkei. I also recently finished some line art for this Titty Star Honest, And Mooney is helping me to add color per usual. She helps me to lay down the colors, and then I go in and I do the finish. It's kind of like
routine.
Our routine at this point, because I need to be able to put out more artwork at this point. But I was in such a rush to draw Honest that I missed quite a few details on her. I just couldn't see it, like, because I had
you did on her based it on her
it was
on the sprite image, right?
Yes, I based it completely on the sprite image, and there were certain things that I literally could not see that were on her costume. So I'm not surprised that I would have missed like a ton of things. Who is that you draw? Yeah, Sean, it's this is Neon from Goddess of Victory Nikkei. I believe this is called what is it called? Neon Vision or something like that.
It's her idol outfit. It's her TT Star outfit. That's not her idol. That's not her her new version.
Yeah, no, Neon, for Neon, not Honest.
Or Neon? Oh.
Yeah, Vision Eye Neon from Goddess of Victory Nikkei. And the image that I showed before was her idol outfit. Was the idol outfit for Honest, also from Goddess of Victory Nikkei. She's
They both got a new outfit.
Yeah, they both got a new.
Honest got a lot of outfits, honestly.
Yeah, Honest got a lot of outfits. Oh,
I only got one.
Nice style, also. Oh, thank you. You know, like I'm trying to. I'm still very much in the learning process with arting. I've been drawing for years, by the way. I'm not new to drawing.
Send the updated file to you.
Okay, I'll grab it in a moment. But yeah, like but it's nice. It's nice to hear that, you know, you guys think I draw the pretty pictures from time to time, you know?
Pretty princess?
The pretty yes, I draw the prettiest princess from time to time. Or maybe I am the prettiest princess from time to time. You guys don't know. You guys don't know.
It's okay, Aragon.
Aragon. Now you get his name right.
You're the Aragon to my
No, that doesn't even work. Aragorn doesn't. Because number one, his name is Aragorn.
Aaron.
Aaron. Oh boy, here we go. We got to this topic about talking about movies because Mooney does the Gollum voice, like she does it to annoy me. Why?
Aragorn, you have my trust.
I got an hour left of work. Fight me. Why, Deuce? Why? I'm bored.
In the Denny's parking lot.
Wow.
It is. What's that? Harada. It was Harada.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Approved.
Yeah, the Denny's parking lot that Katsuhiro Harada went to. He finally went to it, and now he can make it into a stage. In one of his games.
He left the game. He left.
Oh, you're
Tekken,
right.
remember?
Yeah, he did. Retired. He's done with Tekken.
He's done Tekken. The abuse.
I can't even throw a head, just only a circle. So I'm gonna guess that you meant to write draw ahead. No, I think.
Throw.
Yeah, yes, throw a head. you can't even throw head. No, in all seriousness, yeah, there are things that I still have a hard time doing. Like, as you can see, I have a hard time drawing hands. I have to block in large shapes and then hope that I
do, right?
Yeah, some people do that, you know. But you know, we all have things that we find hard to do, let's just say. I won't say that we can't do them because, you know, I think that eventually you get enough practice and you're able to, you know. I don't think Yeah, I don't think it's something that you can't do. I just think that, you know, you don't have the current guidance that will allow you to do it, is what I will say. Because I think that for me, I'm very much a self-taught artist myself. I didn't learn quite the way that most artists learn. Even though like I did get lucky and I have a friend who was an art teacher, and she taught me a whole lot of stuff. But I didn't learn traditionally like in art schools and stuff like that, right? So I actually missed out on a lot of principles and basics that I'm just now catching up on. So you know,
I
like
would have gone to art school if it wasn't in such a bad area.
yeah, if it wasn't such a bad art school or school in general, right? Meet me behind the abandoned hospital. Oh wait, was it a Waffle House? We gonna fight, then fight the ghost? I'ma bring it back. No, Juice, I don't want to fight ghosts. You can't fight a ghost. I drank a coffee and now I'm both tired and hyper. I crave chaos and violence. I mean,
I'll
draw,
beat you
yeah.
on the Mario Kart track.
Drawing is a marathon, Gamma. I mean, it is true. I'm a sucker punch a ghost. The ghost is you. No! Why? Why me? I'm not a ghost. I'm not ghost at all. I don't want to be the ghost if you're gonna sucker punch. But yeah, like I told chat this before. Mooney does like to freak me out sometimes at night, cause she knows that I get weird about ghost stuff. Cause like I will fully admit being a sports fan probably doesn't help that I'm a sports fan, and sports fans are superstitious by nature. And then on top of that, you know, Mama Cappy was also very much like I don't think she was necessarily like super spiritual, but she did have some beliefs in stuff like that. So I think I get some of it from her. But yeah, like Mooney knows that I get like easily freaked out at night by things moving around and things like that. You're yeah, of course. And then she does stuff to freak me out when we're alone at night and stuff sometimes.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, you wouldn't, huh?
No,
Really?
I would never do
You would
that.
never, huh?
Never. Why would you say that about me?
I'ma fight a ghost? Gonna fight all the ghosts? No, you can't fight the ghosts. Because Mooney, you're seriously not gonna, you're seriously acting like you didn't hide in a closet to scare me?
I didn't! I changed my mind!
You changed your mind? Yeah, because you saw that I was actually freaked out.
No, because I was worried that you were gonna fall over, so I changed my mind and so I came out.
But you thought about it!
And I decided not to. And isn't it the thought that counts?
Yeah, exactly. You thought about it. But yeah, you know, like
I don't think that's not the tone of someone who forgave who is like a patient husband.
Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgive you.
Yeah. That's right.
Thought about it is totally different than execution of plan. I guess you're right, guys. I guess you're right.
Intent is so important.
Intent is really important, especially in a court of law.
See, I thought about murdering somebody, but I didn't.
Wow.
Difference.
But yeah, I think I can make those changes to the honest line art. Luckily, we did the line art separate from everything else, right? So I think it's okay that I have to make changes to stuff, because honestly speaking, with a lot of characters that I draw, especially characters that I draw for the first time that I've never drawn before, I do make tons of changes when I do the coloring. Like, there's stuff that I will be like, oh, I forgot to draw this and that on it, and then I have to go back and add it while I'm coloring it and stuff like that. So I'm not surprised that like there's stuff that's missing on like quite literally just completely missing on Honest. Like I'm
I
not
think because you
shocked.
based it on her sprite image and not so much her
Yeah.
actual the splash art.
Yeah, because I was looking for I was
A
looking
good
for
reference, but there weren't that many honestly at the time.
yeah, at the time when I was drawing it, because I was trying to draw it right as she came out and stuff, and a lot of the best references were the sprites, and they were low quality because I guess people hadn't ripped them from the game yet. So
What? You could rip stuff from game?
yeah, you know what? But yeah, like I think that's what it was. It's okay though. Again, I fully expect that, you know, anytime I draw someone that I haven't drawn before, I haven't drawn Honest before, but and on even though she's a character that had already been in the game for a while, like I never drew a version of her before, and this is quite like new, so you know, I
Let's
kind of
be
expected.
honest.
Wow, wow,
What?
like. Are you gonna keep doing the puns tonight?
What are you talking about?
You can do the
Why
puns.
Why are you bullying me now?
What?
Why are you bullying me now?
I'm not. I'm not bullying you.
You're bullying me in front of chat.
I'm not. I totally am not.
It's not funny, Bard. Bullying's wrong.
Wow. Wow, chat. I'm being accused of bullying. Do you hear
I can't
this?
believe you would bully me in front of all these nice people who came to watch you draw pictures of women.
Wow, that's very specific, but yeah.
Mm.
No, I'm not bullying you.
I can't believe you would bully your wife publicly.
Wow, guys, I'm being accused of
This
bullying.
is what I deal with on a daily basis.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay, I promise not to bully you. Wow! that, Bard, forget about all the after school specials about bullying. I guess I did. None of the PSAs worked on me, apparently.
You missed all the episodes of Captain Planet, which
Yes,
that
apparently.
talked about not bullying your friends. They had an episode like that, right?
I'm pretty sure they did, yes. No, actually, some of the episodes of Captain Planet were really messed up. Like that one episode where Lika's friend turned out to be a drug addict, and then it ends really terribly for them. I'm like, wow, this cartoon is yeah, this is not a children's cartoon anymore.
Did you guys watch Captain Planet? What was your favorite episode? Was it the... Oh yeah, I like that one too.
You didn't even give them a chance to answer.
Oh yeah, that episode in particular, the one you're thinking about, yeah, that
Yeah.
one is my favorite.
Your favorite episode is really dark. Silence. No, please.
No, I really like that episode. Yeah, you're thinking about the one you're thinking in your head.
Yeah, the one I'm thinking about.
That
Yeah.
one is the best episode. I'm not talking to you, Bart. I'm talking to chat. Chat. You and I, we have the same taste in episodes.
So, what apps did you use to draw? So, Sean, I right now my preferred app to draw on is Clip Studio. So Clip Studio Paint. It's pretty good, lightweight app for drawing art on. so I kind of preferred it. I don't like using Photoshop only because it costs an arm and a leg. Like it's just not worth it.
Clip Studio, you only have to do one-time purchase for PC. I think for depending on what version you want.
It depends on the versioning because they are moving into the subscription model. Yeah, they are moving into doing that, but like for the most part, you can buy one version of Clip Studio and just kind of use that one forever. Until like later.
If you want the fancy updates where they have it so you can puppeteer the thing, or what was the other things that you could do with the
there's a lot of different features. There's like a feature that helps you like to color to it like guesses the colors that you want on the picture and then it tries to add them. It's really weird. Like they have a lot of really bizarre features that like I guess
to
would
speed
be
up your process.
Yeah, to try to speed up your process, like that you can try on Clip Studio. I even saw like there was like a there's like this thing for 3D models on Clip Studio that people have been using for like years now, where you could drag like 3D models onto your board so that you could use them as reference. But I never use it, even though like
that's in the one-time paid version. That's not in the
yeah.
But there's various differences, but the base one you still get quite a bit.
Yeah, you get quite a bit, you know.
And they also do a lot of like people share their assets that they use in order to draw better and faster. Sometimes their brushes.
I don't really use any drawing apps sometimes. I just draw on Sketchpad. I mean, technically speaking, you know, Sean, I tell this to everybody. You don't really need expensive equipment or fancy programs to do art and stuff like that. Like, it's like you just use what you have and you can do it. I mean,
and sometimes it's transferable too, depending on like not everything's transferable. Let's be honest. Like digital painting can be very different from IRL painting. But I do find if you know how to do the traditional aspect of it, then it helps you more than if you are a digital artist, because a digital artist, you want to do the Control Z.
You do. You really do, right?
You're like, there is no Control Z. This is real life.
This is real life. There's no Control Z. Oh my god. No, but it's like, you know, you learn with what you have and what's available to you, and then those skills can really transfer over to other things and stuff like that. Like for me, I learned doing line art back when all we had was paper and ink to do it.
And a paper.
Yes, a TV and a paper. You could just like, you know, put it against the channel 3 or something so you could see like through the paper. So it's like there are ways to draw without having fancy equipment and
passion.
Yeah, you just need the passion, just like what Moni said. I like the one where Captain Planet destroys all humanity to save the Earth. Is that the Don Cheadle Captain Planet?
That's your favorite episode?
Well, you know. I barely remember Captain Planet, but who remembers the baddie Carmen Sandiego? Oh, I do remember. You know how I remember Carmen Sandiego? Like
I remember the TV show where they made it into a game show.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, you were thinking of the Don Cheadle Captain Planet. Because when I was little, they had the game show on public service channels here in the United States, right? And our school, they did like a recruitment thing where they gave everybody a test and stuff like that. And there was a kid in my class who got on the show, and so they brought everybody out to film the show and stuff like that. To support them and stuff like that. So that's how I did watch that show outside of that, but I remember it a lot because we actually got to see how they filmed the show, and it was like, oh cool. I don't remember much about the behind the scenes stuff that was happening though. Like I was just too little. Oh like man, 5? I was so small. I don't remember.
Well, that kid couldn't be 5 because that would not be legal.
Yeah, like I don't remember, but it's just like I might have been in middle school. I don't remember like the exact
That's a big jump from like
Yeah.
kindergarten to like
Yeah, kindergarten,
middle school.
being on freaking
Being on
be,
TV for the very first time.
right. But I wasn't on TV. That the friend was on TV.
You were in the audience.
Yes, I was in the audience. That might have panned over me. I don't know.
See that vaguely capybara-shaped child? That was Bard.
That was Bard. I feel like her hair is gonna take me forever, but I do want to do this right.
Well, this is the second time you're drawing her, but...
Mm-hmm.
My love.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go make dinner.
Oh, that's true. You know what? I just noticed the time myself. Because I technically also have to go make dinner for myself as well. Plus, I don't really stream all that long. Unlike other people's who has all the time to stream for a very long time.
Why are you being mean to me?
I'm not referring. No, I'm not.
I get it. I'll get a real job.
No, that's not what I mean.
Oh, so I don't have to get a real job?
No, you don't. No, but what I'm saying is like I don't stream that often, or I mean not often, that long. So I need to start wrapping it up because I gotta get up for work tomorrow and stuff. So I gotta get all my evening stuff done. Why is she catching strays? I don't know. That's not.
Am I catching strays?
No, that's.
You know, one day I'm gonna go be a famous streamer. Not with that attitude, though.
Not with that attitude. No, but yeah, we still got a lot done. I mean, even though like it seems like I only did the line art for her face basically today. I mean, I still had to figure out her hand and stuff like that and all the other stuff. So we got plenty done. It's just that I spend an extra amount of time on line art because like I just feel like I need to get the line art right for a lot of the time. So yeah, but this is where we are. This is where we got to. I will be back not this weekend. Tomorrow I don't stream tomorrow. I usually stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays for 2 hours.
Crazy, it's already Thursday.
Yeah, I know. I was saying like earlier in the stream that it was like crazy how fast the time was going and stuff. So I was just kind of like, damn, okay. But it's okay. I'll be back next Tuesday. We're gonna continue arting. Maybe by then I will have corrected the line art for Honest and drawn it the right way for certain things there, and maybe added some more stuff to it so that it's like a little bit more complete. And then like Mooney can take that and continue to do some of the base coloring for it. And then for this, maybe I'll have more of the line art done. I don't know. I hope so, but every time I've said that during a weekend, I never get to it. But yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate you guys dropping by. For those of you on YouTube, I'll see you guys next Tuesday. But for those that are still here, perhaps we can go pay a visit to somebody. Perhaps we can go and pay a visit to somebody. Let's see who's on. See some people's here. I see a bunny girl, but we already rated them last time, so maybe we should pick somebody different. Who to raid? Let's see.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm gonna drop off early though.
Yep. Alright, see ya, Mooney.
Bye.
Everybody say bye to Mooney. Thanks for the stream. No, thank you guys for dropping by and hanging out with me and all that other stuff, Let's see, who is on right now that we can raid into? Who is on? So I do see some artists on I mean, we could possibly raid them, but I feel like also they've been on for a long time. So I get nervous about raiding into people who have been on for a while, because it's like I don't want them to feel obligated to stay on, right? Like, just because people raided in and stuff like that. So it's like let's see. And I do want to raid into somebody that's doing the arting, so that it's like so that there's like some kind of continuation there, right? Like, or maybe I can find somebody new to raid into. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. We'll just find somebody new, since there's no one specifically on. Let's find somebody new to go to. Let's see. Who is drawing something? Who is drawing something that's similar? Yeah, it's always tough looking for someone to raid into. Like, I feel like this is the part where I have the most trouble of like, oh, should I raid into them? That's pretty cool. Should I raid into them? And it's like I get indecisive. I get really indecisive when it comes to choosing somebody to raid into, especially when it's someone new. I'm like, oh, should I or shouldn't I don't know. Or maybe chat has a suggestion. I don't mind suggestions today. Or actually, let's do it. Let's do it. This is someone new. Let us go say hello. I will put in the so, and definitely not degenerate bard raid. This is someone new. We've never met them before, so if you guys are hanging out here and want to come with us to the raid, let us go say hi. And they are drawing the bouncy things. So, you know, since they are drawing the bouncy things, that seems appropriate for us. And for those of you on YouTube, I'll see you guys on Tuesday, next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Same thing on Twitch. And yeah, like, I'll see you guys next week. All right, here we go. We're gonna raid. The bouncy things are coming. Here we go.